What's up, YouTube? Who that Comics and Movies coming at you with a little update of Path to a Grail. Um, so my books came back from CGC. Did an unboxing on I think I can't even think right now. I did an unboxing with Jigs King. Okay, so was happy with majority of the grades, especially with the amount I paid for a lot of these books. Only one I would say is not a winner, basically a break even. I'll probably show that one first and show the rest of the books. One of the books have already sold, and I'll talk about that one right now. New Mutants 98. I purchased that for about what's up, Theory? How you doing, man? The New Mutants 98 I purchased from my shop along with the New Mutants 87. I paid a total of doing the math in my head. Well, I'll just break it down. I paid about $90 for the Mutants 98 when you do the percentage. They gave me about 15% off. Um, so it ended up being $90 for that book. I got it pressed and clean, graded. Grading was $24. So that breaks down to what, $14. What's up, Discovery Bay? No, Theory. I did not buy 10 torpedo boxes. And what's up, Discovery Bay? So 114 broke down to that price, plus the pressing fee, which I'm going to give a amount that is not correct, just to prove a point. Normally pressing the modern books $10, but I got a discount on those because he was doing 15% off. But I'll just say it to $10. So $124 I have into that book. Let's round up to 125, even though that is not correct. It's actually cheaper because, like I said, I got a discount on the press and clean. Came back at 8.5. GPA of 8.5 is $203. End up selling that book last night on the auction with the shipping $191. So if you do the math on that, 125. And I'm not going to do this for all the books, but since I sold this one, I can do that. You got $191 minus 125. That was a net profit of $66. If you minus the shipping, 15, ends up being a $51 profit off a book I bought from my LCS. So $51, it's probably not going to show, $51 in the green, which was actually a little bit more since I got a little discount on the press and clean and stuff like that. So far, so good. $51 for a book I paid about $90 for at the end of the day. Now, this is the book I was talking about that it's going to be a break even because it came back a little bit lower grade than I expected. I was expecting to get a 9.4 to 9.6. Fingers crossed for a 9.8, but I was hoping to get a 9.6 at least. GPA on this book is like $81. After I do how much I paid for it, 35. I paid 35 with the discount ended up being 30. Grading was 24, so I'm up to 54. Plus the pressing is $64. So if I minus a discount with the press, it's really I need to get 60. Like $63 out of this book to break even. Not bad because the GPA is 80, I think 81 or 82. So that's the book I know I'm going to break even on. This book was a pleasant surprise because I knew it was a hot book and I knew it's it's not a big moneymaker, but it's a big book as far as if you get a 90. Not a big book, but so we have Web of Spider-Man 18. It's quote unquote the first cameo of Eddie Brock. Show his, or it looks like a lady's hand, but it's supposed to be his hand. This book I picked up at a shop for like $3. No more than $5. So we'll just say $5. Picked up for $5. Looked it up and down. I said it's a good chance at a 9.8. and I took the chance on it. Grading 24. Let's round up, say it was $6, 24, $30, plus the press $40. So this book, have a total of $40 into it at max. And shout out to Chad, really good. Thanks, Discovery Base, well done. The comments, on the mind says great book. Theory says facts, but so I got a total of $40 into this book. The current GPA, and I'm quoting GPA because I'm not really familiar with Go Collect, but Go Collect prices I think maybe a little bit better on a lot of these books, and a lot of people use Go Collect. So the GPA of this book is over. Let me pull it up because I had it already ready and pulled up because this is the one I really don't know as much about. $154 is the current 90-day GPA for this book. The 12-month average, which they have more sales, 169, and the 2019 average is actually 184, and 2018 is $219. So it has dropped from the last 2 years. But me being only having $40 into this book and the GPA is at 154, I mean, I could sell this book at $100 and I doubled my money and still get somebody a good deal. I probably won't sell it for $100, but that's just the idea of what I'm saying. So $40 and the GPA is for 154, so I could easily triple my money. Not triple money. I could easily double my money, possibly triple my money, and still give somebody a lot of meat on the bone. So I have that book as well. And appreciate everybody stopping. I got 6 people coming in here. And I would say all in all, of all the books I've gotten back, I haven't taken a loss on any of these. These are the ones I was using for Path to a Grail. The Web of Spider-Man was actually a late edition, and I'll do this one because this one is a little bit lower. But I only spent $100 on this one, so let's do this one really quickly. All right, next book here I have Amazing Spider-Man 194, first appearance of Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Bought this actually on one of the YouTube live auctions. I think it actually came with another book. It was a Tomb of Dracula book, I'm pretty sure. And I think I only spent, I'd have to look at my PayPal. I know it started at 100. And I know I won a lot. So I'm thinking, I know I wouldn't have went over 150. So I'm not going to say it's 150, but I'll meet in the middle at say 125 for the lot. But this is the one I haven't looked up of what I paid on the PayPal, but I bought this from an auction. I think the guy said it was a 9. And when I first got it, it did look like a 9. So I know I wouldn't have paid, I wouldn't have went 150. I probably would have, 125 or just 100. But came back at 9.4. White pages as well as from 1979. The current GPA without any movie news, because Black Cat is probably going to come eventually. Because when they had rumors of Black Cat in 2019, the average GPA was 326. 9.8s are ridiculous for this book, and 9.6s are like, I think 500 plus. So this book has dropped a little bit since 2019. It's currently $287, but you know how that is. Any speck of movie news in the next 6 months, this will be back to a $300+ book. So this is a book I don't have to flip immediately because, like I said, I'm looking at my PayPal right now. I actually only had $100 plus shipping into it, so let's just round that out to 110. So this could be an easy double as well. And this is from a YouTube auction. So I've been picking up these books and some other books from the YouTube auctions because these are some good spec. And if you can look at the book and ask the right questions, get the right grade, you can do very well. And I was very happy with this one. And that's hard to do in a YouTube auction. So that would be a good double. Like I said, 110 to 100, 200 and what is it, $287 currently. Um, but I think that's an easy $300 book. It just has sits, but that's a 90-day GPA. The 12-month is well over $300. Now, this last book, this is a book I bought for my LCS. Um, it had only one little flaw, and I knew that flaw could be out, and I can't remember where it was actually at. I think it might have been down at the bottom, or it might have been, it was somewhere. I knew it had a pressable defect. That was the only issue with this book. They had this book to me cheaply priced at $75, but since they were doing their Christmas sale, but I didn't go to the Christmas sale, I went right before it. They gave me the 15% off as well for this book. So I ended up getting this book for about 60. I think it was like 65 instead of 75. It really was a little bit cheaper, but I'll just do that to make it easier. So I ended up getting this book for $65 from my LCS. Like I said, perfect near mint condition. Only issue is it is all white to white pages, and it kind of sucks for a book from 1990, but still can get a 9.8 off white to white pages. Only spent $60, 65, I would say max getting this book, but for my LCS, you have the $24 for the grading fee, which makes it to $89. Plus, let's say the $10 pressing fee, but like I said, all my stuff I got pressed and clean were 15% off, and I didn't really pay the $10. But so let's say $10, so that's $99. So all in all, I have $99 into this book. $99. You can round up to 100. Like I keep saying over and over, that is not the correct price since it's a little bit lower. And I'm sorry about just repeating randomly on it. If anybody has any questions in the chat, just shoot them out, and I'll try to pick them out. So have about $100 into this book, a little bit under. Current GPA, I'll give you some prices. 2018 average GPA was $498 for this book. $498. That was like, I guess, the Deadpool movies and all that stuff like that. It dropped a little bit in 2019 to $390. And now it's kind of, to me, like leveled out a little bit better in the 90-day GPA at $360. So not a home run, but if you go from 2018 prices, it is a home run, but it is a triple. So I hit a solid triple on this book. Like I said, I got about 100 into the book. I could easily sell it for 300 to somebody right now. I'm pretty sure they'll take it, since that would be like 20% off GPA, and who knows how much off of the Go Collect. So yeah, easy triple. Only spent a total of $100 into this book. When you have to calculate all the fees and pressing and stuff like that. So I think this is the one I did the best on. And this is probably the one I did the best on a YouTube auction. And honestly, I probably did the best on this one as far as, after you get everything. But I'm really proud of this one. I'm really proud of the grade. And I'm really proud of, I would say my knowledge of this book enough to know how much it sells for at a 9.8, and to look it over and know what pressable defects are, So that's all I got as far as updates of my path to a Grail. I hope everybody's doing fine out there in this craziness today in the world. I can tell you this: a few of these books will be for sale soon. Definitely Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl will be for sale Sunday. Um, the Web of Spider-Man also will be for sale Sunday. Um, just those two out of the four I showed will be for sale this Sunday on Strictly Comics channel. So, and like since I gave you guys the prices, if people watch this, you know, uh, Squirrel Girl, I'm probably gonna either start the bidding at like 65, or unless somebody buys it before the auction. There you go. And then the Web of Spider-Man, somebody's probably gonna end up getting a good deal at it because I'm so I don't have as much into that book as well. Um, so you'll see those books on the auction this Sunday. I already have my next batch of books headed to CGC from my presser. I think it's a total of 7 moderns and 2 Silver Age. So I have a total of 9 books. And I'm already working on the one I'm going to send him possibly next week as well. So, I'm constantly doing this. So if anybody needs any tips, any insights, I am more than willing to talk. That's why I put my Instagram here. Also, I'll put it there if anybody sees one of the books they really want to purchase. Much easier to work a deal with me on Instagram than the auctions. Because usually I'll sell it to you what I want to start the bidding at on the auction. So you'll end up getting a better deal than trying to fight it out with somebody on the auction. I think that's all I got, unless some people have some questions. Like I said, I'll be on Strictly Comics auction this Sunday. I think that's the only thing I got planned for this weekend. A lot to do for the house. I think it's 7 o'clock Central. So like I said, 2 of these books I showed you, we'll see tonight. I haven't decided on another book as well. I'm gonna have a DC lot. I forgot about that, but I didn't show the DC book that I sent in. It came back at 9.8, Jessica Cruz first appearance. So you'll see that too. That wasn't in Path to a Grail, even though I did do well on that one as well, because I only spent $8 on that book, and we had all the fees. I could at least get a single on that book. And to shout out to ETA Nick, because I'm using a lot of stuff he says is single and all this stuff, but I can at least make a little bit on that one. So with that being said, I don't see any questions. Deals are out there, guys, for these auctions. They have auctions everywhere right now: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Since there's no convention, even dealers, if you go to their websites, you probably can get some good deals on stuff. So just be patient, get things out there. Use your collection to fund your collection. Use these books to fund the books. I'm definitely going to I'm using these books actually to fund my next books I'm sending into my presser. So the ones I probably sell just to get my money back or to double my money, that probably fund is actually going to fund the next batch of books that I'm going to send off to him as well. So just use that to, and it's taking easy steps just to give people hands, easy steps. So you can make it if you just take your time. So I got my Team Eastman shirt on from 2019, just to let people know. I'm like Discovery Bay on this one. If you want to send me a shirt as well, I'm a shout out to Discovery Bay. If you want to send me a shirt as well, I would definitely love to wear it on my channel. And I'm on other channels as well, as of course, Tony Sanders for the Hunt and Strictly Comics Auction. So, like I said, if you want to send me a shirt, I'm a size extra large, so I'm 6'1". So if anybody wants to send me a shirt, I definitely would love to wear it on these shows that I'm on. So that's my little plug, like Discovery Bay does, because I love shirts like this, because I bought this from Kevin Eastman website when he had them on sale. I love wearing them on the channel instead of just a regular shirt. So shout out to everybody in the chat that stopped by Discovery Bay. We had Theory Early, Comics on the Mind, the Comic Don, And I think that was it. So appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the auction. Peace. What do you say, Bonnie? Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
I'm gonna big thumbs up.